Hello everyone, it's Stray Faye here with another episode of Olympia Soiree. Alright, what happened last time in Yosuga's route? Byakuya spilled the beans on the relationship between her and Yosuga, although it's not technically, real. It's, under some guise of a plot to fool Sakyo. But yeah, Byakuya decided to tell probably the worst people, and now it's in the paper. And now everyone thinks we're gonna marry Yosuga. But those are her true feelings, so I guess it works out for her. And yeah, maybe Yosuga can't back out of it later. I mean, they do like each other, but Yosuga probably feels like he's battling with some feelings. But yeah, now that it's official. Yeah, now we're on another love trial. We gotta see what the leaders think. What are their takes on it? Now, it seems like Jigen and Doma always seem to agree, but I don't know. I might be different with Yosuga. We might have some different opinions here. Alright, let's begin. Bathed in lavender. Daughter of the White, you must know already why we were summoned. Is this about Yosuga? Indeed. Lord Jigen was, as usual, kind and gentle. Doma and elder sister Shura were also as usual. I couldn't tell what was going on in their minds. The silence. The masks are on. As you know, Yosuga of the Purple is prohibited from mating, as punishment for the sins of his people. But you have the right to choose anyone from any color class to be your husband. I thought we had some restrictions on criminals, but maybe they never branded Yosuga, so there's just a loophole here. Which is why we wanted to ask you this. Daughter of the White, do you sincerely love Yosuga of the Purple? It was at this moment that I felt immensely relieved that Yosuga hadn't accompanied me. I thought he was coming to the surface, or is he gonna come in later? There's no way I could answer otherwise. Yes, I believe I do love him. Do you wish to take Yosuga as your husband? Well, I wanted to just say yes, but this was my chance. My chance to gather information. We're gonna dance around the subject for a bit. As far as marriage is concerned, I haven't come to a decision yet. Are we allowed to just date around? This far? We're on trial here. Oh. Only 2 weeks have passed since my birthday. Only 2 weeks. That is not a lot of time for just decide on a marriage. I can't say that I know him completely. Maybe she's trying to make him spill more about Yosuga. I would like to give careful consideration in choosing my husband. I guess that sounds responsible of her. But perhaps I feel this way because I don't have many people I can rely on for guidance. As everyone here knows, I lost my mother. Lord Doma is a man, and I suspect discussing this matter with him would not be ideal. Indeed. No, he's not gonna say anything. Which is why, if I may, I would like to hear what elder sister Shura has to say as a woman. I did my best to smile gently. I support you. Huh? My, that look on your face. Did you think I was a heartless woman opposed to your marriage? I mean, she does have some objections to Riku, but she had stock in Riku. He was gonna be the leader of the Blue. Not at all. That was completely unexpected. I assumed she was going to be against me. I've never seen you that way, but Yosuga is prohibited from mating. I assume there might be some type of condition to fulfill before our marriage could be approved. I see. It is true that the purple were responsible for that horrible plague. But it has been 15 years since then, and his time in Yomi should suffice as punishment. He is 5 years old. Hang on. Whoops. Sorry. Still getting over this illness. So I have no intention of requiring any additional conditions to be fulfilled. Are you sure? It's that easy. Yes. Elder sister stared at me while waving her fan. The purple class were born from the blue. For that matter, I do wish that he finds happiness. Alright, so no hard feelings here. She's not really giving us much information that, like, we're kind of expecting. I mean, she's not gonna be like, hey, the blue is responsible for eradicating the purple. Like, she's not gonna say that. She's gonna keep the mask up, even if she was involved. Even if she knew something. Anything to add, Jigen? Doma? The law states that the woman of Tenyu Island can choose any man from any color class on Tengu Island. As such, I have nothing to add. Daughter of the White, you made mention of your careful consideration. Shura has expressed her thoughts. If you wish, you may formally declare him to be your husband here. Huh? I quickly looked at elder sister. We're forgetting our goal here is just trying to, like, prize out information. What's the matter, Olympia? Are you not happy? To be able to be with the one you love. I was completely out of options. I knew I should be happy, but I was scared that things were going too well. I thank you all very much for your kindness. I love Yosuga, and I also trust him. But marriage is a very important matter. I would like to discuss this with Yosuga again before making a final decision. I see. As you wish. I mean, we already got this far. Alright, to the beach. I never expected them to be so quick to approve. Unless this is all some kind of plot. Now we're just like not... We're suspecting everyone. I need to somehow corner him. No. Corner both of them. If Elder Sister was working with Sakyo, then she could have been manipulating me back there. Yosuga hates Elder Sister and Sakyo. I can't marry him without considering his feelings. I guess I'll need to figure out the mystery behind the handkerchief and the message first. I thought Yosuga was going with us to Ishanaton. What happened to that? Looking out at Tenyu Island, I gave a sigh. Ugh. I never expected trying to find a husband would lead me into all this. The sound of the waves made me look down at the sand. Oh, a seashell. At my feet was a small white conch that had just washed ashore. I'd never seen this kind here before. I think I'll add it to my collection in my hideout. Just when I was about to pick up the shell. Oh, raining. It's raining? I felt large drops of water fall on my cheeks, and eventually it started pouring. Unbelievable! Of all times! Why would it rain now all of a sudden? Is it maybe the rain's making you go to your hideout? Although I'm not sure. I'm not sure going to the hideout is a good or bad thing. No one knows about it, right? Like, now I'm just like nervous. We haven't told anyone in this route. It's no use. I'm completely drenched. It'll take an hour to dry my clothes. I guess I'd better stay inside until they dry. Oh, we naked in our underwear. I lay down on the bed near the window. I took the seashell I found out from my bag. Or out of my bag, rather. This sure brings back memories. This was my very favorite shell to look for on Tenyo Island. Oh, it's from the homeland. I gazed down at the small conch and my days on the island came back to mind. I've been trying to avoid these kinds of memories since after the Red Calamity, but maybe it was because I had actually been able to return there that night. My memories were much more vivid than before. Mother. The soft pitter-patter of the rain was like a lullaby. I drifted off into a deep slumber with the seashell still in hand. Oh, memories? Flashback? A boy? Oh, Tsukiyomi. Hi.
Indeed. It is as I told you before. There are both boys and girls in this world.
Yep, I remember. She's never, seen one except for Tsukiyomi at this point.
He is not much older than you. I have taken him in for certain reasons.
Why?
He lost his parents and his older sister, all at once.
Huh?
He is all alone now.
Oh no! How sad! Tsukiyomi, can you give him the seashell? Oh no, he's gonna have the memento! Oh, since they were kids. Can you tell him to feel better?
Understood. I shall.
Oh, okay. That's kind of cute, but then it also kind of drives in the obsession because he's been thinking of her since this point. Tsukiyomi, I think you might be lonely. Can you come here and play with me?
Boys are not allowed.
Except for Tsukiyomi. I see. So he can't come here. I wish we could play together. Tsukiyomi, how about me? Can I go to that island?
Only time will tell.
Okay. Why would he say that? That's weird, because there's no precedent of the women of the white going to Tengu Island since the Red Calamity started. Ah? I bolted upright so quickly that I almost fell off my bed. I remember now. I gave this kind of shell to a boy on Tengu Island a long time ago. It's kind of symbolic, because when the Iroha flowers get gifted to the fated husbands that go to Tenyo. But yeah, instead she the little girl Byakuya gifted Yosuga a seashell. I completely forgot about that. I wonder why I haven't remembered it since. Lost memories just returning seems to be a theme in this route. When you were young, forget a lot of things. Oh god, this is the red. The blood moon rises once again. The Red Calamity? That's right. I came to this island immediately after that. I stared at the small conch lying next to my pillow. The boy on Tengu Island. It has to be Yosuga. But he never mentioned it. Well, I shouldn't be surprised. It was so long ago. I bet he doesn't remember anything about it. He's been thinking about you all this time. Thinking about the little girl who played in the sea, in the ocean. I put the shell in my bag again and looked out the window. The rain had disappeared completely. Alright, nothing happens at the Love Shack yet. My blouse had managed to dry enough while I was napping. I returned to Yomi to check on the letterbox when... I read the newspaper article. Allow me to congratulate you on successfully finding your husband. Okay, I thought he'd be opposed, because this is still Riku's just like... against Yomi. I didn't know you read that newspaper. My colleagues informed me about it. I figured as much. But I must admit, I am unsatisfied with your decision. Okay. Now that this is a Riku at this stage that we know. Unsatisfied? Why would you feel that way? I considered Akaza to be the most suitable choice. I do trust him, really, but what I feel for him isn't love. Akaza's color class is higher as well. What Riku cares about at the moment. He said it so seriously that I was tempted to play with him a bit. Did you know that the women of Tenyo Island can only bear children with white traits, no matter who they mate with? No, I didn't know. He's unversed in the ways of women. Don't fluster poor Riku. Which is why the color of the man I marry doesn't make any difference. It will make a difference in terms of power, though, and how well he can protect you, like on this, like, weird backward island. But you didn't need to choose someone from Yomi. This one. You don't like those in Yomi? That's kind of ironic, because we know Riku's past. You don't like the people living in Yomi? It's not a matter of personal taste. First of all, that man bears the sins of the purple. Why would you trouble yourself by choosing such a man? Because I've fallen in love with him. What? Of all the things to say. Riku, I'm not even on your route, and like, you're too cute. Was there something strange about what I said? You simply do not understand. It's fine. I like the people who live down there. You're so stubborn. You should talk to the people there sometime. Now I'll be on my way. Ugh, after what I said yesterday, I'm not sure I can even look at him with a straight face. Then again, he'd only be worried if I don't share with him what happened at the trial. As I walked along with those thoughts in mind, I saw Masuhana coming towards me. Masuhana! Lady Olympia, how very nice to see you again. How have things been? That man isn't still causing you problems, is he? No, it seems as though he has given up. That's good to hear. I feel I've only been a bother to you lately. Not at all. Please don't worry. Masuhana chuckled. My situation and Masuhana's seems similar in a way. She was under pressure to bear children for the men on the surface because she was healthy. I was under pressure to bear children of the white because I was the last one remaining. And it isn't just us. I'm sure others are going through the same thing. Hearing your talk of it in such a way makes me want to go up to the surface too. I suddenly remembered her words from the other day. Masuhana tried to sound like she didn't care, but I'm sure she wants to go to the surface. The people in Yomi are no different from any other. Yet, some are being forced to bear children. It's such a selfish demand and so unfair. I was getting angry just thinking about it. Soldier, you there, have you seen a woman by the name of Masuhana? That's not good. Why are you asking? A uniformed man in a military attire was talking to some people nearby. Uh-oh. Should we hide at the bathhouse? Why is like that man spreading bad rumors? Follow me! I instinctively pulled Masuhana into an alley with me to hide in the shadows. Masuhana, you don't know anyone in the military, do you? Not at all. Could it be that guy Kira? Does he have the power to move the military? She's not in the dormitory. Looks like she's out. She must be somewhere in Yomi. What a pain. Since it's a request from the hospital, we need to bring her there at once. Spread out. The hospital? The hospital? So Sakyo is behind this. Why would he want Masuhana? Lady Olympia, I didn't do anything. Masuhana was petrified beyond belief. Her voice and body shook beside me. Is it because of us? Masuhana, let's head to the bathhouse. There are a lot of rooms there, so I'm sure you can hide in one of them. Yes. We carefully slipped through the alleys and made our way to the bathhouse. What would the military want with me? I'm sorry, but it's probably because of me and Yosuga. Is Sakyo just going after, like, anyone associated with us? But that means, like, other people like Asaha would be in danger. Like, someone that we talk to a lot down here. Huh? I can't be sure, but it's possible. Don't worry, I won't let them take you. Lady Olympia! We were almost at the bathhouse when... Hey, you there! Do you know a woman named Masuhana? We cowered in the shadows, hearing an irritated voice near us. Oh, it's the old lady, Katsuyama. I know who that is. Ah! Sure enough, her razor-sharp eyes fell precisely on us. Dang you, old lady! It was only for a fraction of a second, but I was certain of it. She found us. I need to at least get Masuhana out of here. Where is she? That silly girl. She was just running off to Yamotsu Hirasaka. Huh? She's throwing us off the trail, what? Throwing them off the trail. Ah! She must have made a run for it. Let's go! That's almost worse though. It makes it sound like Masuhana is on the run for it instead of just unawares. Masuhana, now's our chance! I pulled at her limp hand. We need to run now! We could talk later! Right, but the old lady did help us. Which is odd considering what she said earlier. I had Masuhana hide in our storeroom. They will not find her there so easily. If they do try to barge in, there is a hidden path under the floorboards leading to a secret room. You really thought of everything, haven't you? It is prudent to secure such escape routes with so many ne'er-do-wells about. I was finally able to breathe a sigh of relief. Do I have a secret tunnel? Like, if it's a room, like, what does a room lead anywhere? His voice and smile were able to restore my strength. Thank you very much. We somehow made it to safety. A request by the hospital. Have they made any contact with you? Or is it because of a Shanaton? I only talked to Sakyo yesterday about the article in the newspaper. As for elder sister, she approved our marriage. She said she wants you to find happiness. Did she say anything else? Nothing that struck me as strange. That's why I was so worried. I thought for sure she would oppose it during the hearing. With Masuhana, things have become rather complicated. I have never heard of the hospital summoning someone from Yomi before. There's no doubt that their true target is us. They cannot risk pursuing you directly. So, they have aimed as close to you as possible. Asaha may be in danger too. I will send my staff to the orphanage and keep him here for a while. If you could, please. And what about you? I would rather you stay here for the time being and keep Asaha company. I'd love to, but I'm probably safe for now. And I'm a bit concerned about what those soldiers are up to. I wouldn't be walking around alone. And I haven't had a chance to check the letterbox today either. Your dedication is admirable. I just don't want to have to hide in fear. Understood. Then, will you return after you are finished with your deliveries? I'll think about what to do in the meantime. Super congested. Yes, I'll come back soon. Please have, like, someone accompany you. Yeah, or don't go into any, like, uncrowded places. Although, you could still get snatched up in a crowd.
Oh my, Lord Yosuga! I read the newspaper! I knew Lady Olympia was someone special to you!
I was not lying back then. She was certainly a friend of mine when we spoke. 2 weeks. 2 weeks and a lot happened. I looked away and fixed my hair to somehow keep my attention off their conversation. Mind you, despite how the article may have painted it, our relationship is of an exceptionally wholesome variety. Yes, nothing untoward has happened to us. He's only made suspicious advances is all. I have been specifically made to swear never to untie the ribbon on her blouse. Okay, why you gotta throw that out there? He's like, ah?
Why, you poor soul! Well, if you crave some warmth in your bed, do let me know. I'll keep it a secret between the two of us, oh my.
Yosuga, in front of the lady herself! You didn't have to tell her that! I thought I would emphasize the purity of our relationship to protect your honor. Really? It sounded like he was playing with me. Now then, you head out to your deliveries. Leave Asaha to me. Then, I'll be going. Unbelievable. I don't know how much more my heart can take of Yosuga. The letterbox was empty. Oh, nothing to do. At least the soldiers seemed to have given up and left the area for the day. My ribbon? I looked down at my blouse. I didn't want to bare myself in front of him that night on Tenyo Island. Yeah, I mean, like, thinking about your dead family members. Not exactly the best place to do it, but what about now? I knew for sure that I was attracted to Yosuga. But how did he feel? I wonder what Yosuga's feelings for me are for me. I mean, he seems quite obsessed, yet tormented. So it must be that I wish to drag you, who shines more brightly than anyone else, down to the depths of the earth. I wouldn't mind him dragging me down now. Oh my. A primal urge within me stirred. What in the world am I thinking? Getting down bad here. I scolded myself as I walked when... No, don't get any carriages. Olympia.
I have read the newspaper article.
I'm happy with how you wrote it. Wasn't it nice?
Please, you need not pretend to be so tough. I believe you will awaken to the truth one day.
I managed to suppress the irritation that was rising in me. He wholeheartedly believes this. He is a narcissist. Get out of here, Nagusa. You and your orange, like, eyeshadow, get out of here. All that was left to do was exit this conversation as soon as possible. You still do not yet understand the nature of men, which explains how he was able to lure you to him so easily. I have a splendid idea. Let us have that scoundrel executed for attempting to coerce you. You're playing this card again? We have to have you. Yosuga, can you break this guy's arms, please? He is prohibited from the act of mating, so his intentions with you are practically criminal. I have approval from the elders, all three of them. Do you want to go up against them? I could see in your eyes that you are pleading for my help. Stop it! I gave him an angry glare. God, this guy's insufferable. He so hard believes that he's the good guy, and then you'll just do terrible things, thinking he's still good. I don't want your help. You mustn't trust the sweet words of men and Yomi. Do you think I'm a fool? Olympia, you must consider your circumstances. You deserve to bond with someone of a much more precious and beautiful color. I mean, purple is of the secondary tier. Hello? Was he trying to imply that he was that person? If so, I would never choose him as my husband. Get out of here. Olympia, I invite you to come dine with me. I will give you a chance to calm down. He went to put a hand on my shoulder when... Yosuga's hello, you came up from the surface. Break his arms. I believe that should be enough, Lord Nagusa. It's surprise! The Lord of Hell has come out from his abode. What? Why is Yosuga out here? Who are you? I have never seen you before. You don't even know what he looks like. Where are my manners? I am her future husband. Husband? You're... Yosuga of the Purple. Or Jigoku Dayu. Pleased to meet you. I see. So you... have been deceiving her. I have never heard it put so artlessly. I fell in love with her at first sight, and cannot bear to be without her for even a moment. For a moment, I felt like I was going to faint. She's gonna be like, oh my! The night on Tenyo Island came vividly to mind. Such frivolous words, typical of a philanderer. I suppose that is how you preyed upon her pure heart in the first place. Lord Nagusa of the Jade, I am able to kill you right at this very moment. What? What? Yosuga? No, let the man cook. This is not an empty threat. I feel no compunction in dirtying my hands. So stop with your stupidity. Do you know what will happen if you do that? You'll be executed immediately. Then promise you'll never go near her again. A written agreement would be ideal, if possible. What insolence! How dare a man of Yomi give orders to me? Alas, so you do wish to die here. What? Yosuga's smoking pipe flashed, and a few strands of green hair scattered in front of me. Okay, he's throwing hands and pipes. Missed me? It seems you lack the skill to follow through. Is that so? The poison is rather virulent, So you should feel the burning on your cheek shortly. Oh, he's not gonna use brute force. He's gonna let chemicals do the work. What? Nagusa quickly wiped his cheek. There was hardly any blood. As the poison circulates your body, you'll become dark and bloated. Then you will spew blood until... The cut! It really is getting hotter! Now, is he bluffing, or did he just put something that stings a bit? You should drop dead here. I would be happy to toss your carcass into the ocean. By the time your body washes back ashore, it'll be so hideously rotted that no one will be able to recognize who it was. Stop with that nonsense! This is all a trick! Do you want the antidote? Yosuga took out a very small jar from his canister, along with a small roll of paper and a fountain pen. I will give you this antidote if you write a statement swearing that you will never go near her again. Yosuga? Lord Nagusa of the Jade, you should make your decision now. The antidote will be ineffective if administered late. Once your hands start shaking, I can only bid you farewell. Hand me that! Nagusa grabbed the fountain pen from Yosuga and began writing with shaking fingers. He's just nervous, right? There, it's yours! Now hand it over! Alright, well, he gave up on us quite easily to save his own hide. Yosuga took his time, gazing at the paper, and gave a beautiful smile. Very well. Here you are. Nagusa snatched the jar from Yosuga's hands and downed its contents in a single gulp. Feeling better? Now then, allow me to reiterate. If you dare go near my wife again, you will never see daylight again. Good riddance! Those on the surface are inexperienced at fighting, aren't they? Yosuga, what in the world was that? If that poison really did... I did not poison him. It was only water infused with chili peppers. I know he's bluffing, but yeah, Nagusa would panic and try to save his own hide. He spoke ever so nonchalantly. And yeah, if you could say, he could claim that like, oh, Yosuga tried to poison me, but if he was like properly examined, it would just show up as like chili powder. Talking is a waste of time with fools. You need to threaten them to make any sort of deal. What? Then again, I am rather surprised he actually fell for such an obvious lie. Not that it matters now that we have his statement. It'll come in handy should something happen later. God, it feels nice to have Nagusa like just so easily put in his place. Like especially what happened with Kuroma. I almost collapsed to the ground with relief. Yosuga gently supported my weakened frame. Are you alright? His soft voice was so unlike what I heard a moment ago and left me breathless. Thank you. I'm fine. I suddenly made my way out of Yosuga's arms, just protecting his wife. I really didn't want to if I had the option. Now that I think about it, he struck another deal again. I guess it's a more peaceful resolution compared to resorting to violence. Yeah, I didn't break his arms. Sad. I should keep that in mind just in case. Ah, I forgot. Why are you here? I have a permit. Yes, I know that, but I thought you didn't want to come up here. Yosuga brought out a single iroha flower from under his robe. I came to deliver you this. Huh? Oh, I must have dropped it at the bathhouse. I didn't notice it gone at all. It was merely a hunch, but I had an uneasy feeling after seeing you off. I'm glad you are safe now. Smiling gently, he set the flower back into my cap. Where are my manners? I am her future husband. That was satisfying. That was satisfying. Nagusa just putting Yosuga down. Didn't even know what he looked like. And he just like, hello, husband here. I wasn't dreaming, was I? But this is all for our mission against Sakyo. Did you have any letters to deliver? No, I didn't. I came up here to see if I could see what the military was doing. Well, come back once you're finished. We can discuss what to do then. The depths of his eyes were cold as he spoke. Alright, to the bathhouse. Can't imagine her just having a run around, just trying to investigate the military. That seems very dangerous to do. So, what was it you wanted to talk about? I am contemplating a test for elder sister. Huh? Despite our securing Masuhana and Asuha, things are not over yet, especially with you in her way. But on this island, women lack power. They are simply used and abused with no gain. Her words came back to mind. Was thinking about this a betrayal of Yosuga? Yeah, are we really... Would elder sister purposely attack Masuhana and Asuha? Is she that kind of person? Or maybe Sakyo is doing everything. Like maybe elder sister has no hand in it. What do you mean by testing her? I will contact her through Sakyo. I see. I doubt she would see me even if I did visit the Blue District. I gazed at Yosuga. My precious person. My feelings towards him strengthened each time I looked at him. Why don't I go see her then? I cannot hear what you're saying. I'll say it once more. I'll go. I will not forgive you if you do. I should be like, la la la, I don't hear you. I can go to the Blue District without suspicion. And I can speak with elder sister too. I mean, we've tried that though. Like, she's not gonna give us that information so easily. I still cannot hear you. You don't really want to use Sakyo, do you? I'll go and see elder sister and tell her that you found a beautiful handkerchief back when the Haku struck the purple. If she has nothing to do with it, then the story will end there. But if she was involved, that's kind of a dangerous thing, though. If she feels cornered by that information, what is she gonna do? Do you think the fox's tongue will slip so easily? I'm sure it was Sakyo sent the military after Masuhana. Luck was the only thing that kept things from going wrong. You tried to hurt my friend. There's no way I can let that go. My exact sentiments. But... I hesitated for a moment. I didn't want to imply that Yosuga was wrong. What is it? You seem to want to tell me something. I want to know who elder sister really is. Who she is? She's currently building a school for girls in the Blue District. Yomogi was supposed to attend that school, and she cried knowing that she wouldn't be able to fulfill her promise to elder sister. And yesterday, when I gave her that message from Yomogi, she seemed to be genuinely sad about it. Of course, I know it has nothing to do with your older sister. I see. Elder sister probably doesn't like me. But I still can't decide if I'm supposed to hate her yet. I thought I said you need not do anything. I knew that. It was his kindness that told me that. He told me himself that he would take on all the dirty work without hesitation. There's no meaning in just being protected. Yosuga, you told me yourself that I'll probably be the leader of the White one day. If I do become leader, then I need to take action to protect my people. Someone who would gladly hide in the shadows while someone else protects them isn't worthy of becoming a leader, right? Yeah, there's also being reckless. You can be a and use people, use the tools at your disposal without putting yourself in danger. I mean, that's what all the other leaders do. Pretty sure elder sister doesn't go gallivanting into other people's business. She has her men. She has her men do it. You are unbelievable. Don't worry. I don't plan on being cruel and vicious like Doma. I want to become a kind of gentle leader like Lord Jigen. Now is not the time to discuss such things. We can talk more about your future later. I'm grateful that you're concerned about me. I'm not skilled with weapons or at devising schemes to achieve the outcome I'm looking for. But these dangers have fallen on me too. It would be lazy of me just to have you take care of it all. Telling me not to do anything is like telling me to be the exact way I was before. A silent porcelain doll. I used to gaze outside from the balcony each day. But now I was carrying myself around the island on my own 2 feet, walking in the direction of my love. I'm not saying that I want to take elder sister's side. It would be very easy for her to deceive me. But in the same way that you want to uncover the truth, so do I. There aren't any clear details about what happened to the purple. So I don't think your sister would have written such an ominous message on a whim. So there must be more to it than we might think. Which is why we should find out the truth together. He sighed as if to hide his irritation. I will say it again, and as many times as I can until you give up. I want to protect you. You are important to me. He said it clearly and with an earnest look in his eyes, and a heat instantly rose in my body. No. Things were supposed to be tense, but the air around us felt bittersweet. Well, I want to protect you too. I want to protect you because you're important to me. Is that such a wrong thing to say? If you're gonna dirty your hands, let me dirty mine too. Don't say such stupid things. I want you to know I'm prepared to do it. Please let me protect what's precious to me too. He looked up in sheer exasperation. I couldn't believe how beautiful he was in doing so. Uh-oh. We're in the bedroom. Is something gonna happen? He isn't saying a word. I feel like I said something really embarrassing, but it's what I sincerely feel right now. Are you still going to deny my feelings? My embarrassment disappeared like mist, leaving behind an ache that gripped my heart. I have a favor to ask. If you're gonna tell me to give up, I refuse. I want you to rescind that heartless order forbidding me from untying your ribbon. Oh. Ribbon? If you do... What? If you do not withdraw it in the next 10 seconds, I will have to undress you without your consent. I prefer that we do it consensually. Okay. Negotiations have broken down. I want to take all of you right here and now. I felt like something red just popped in front of my eyes. What the 1. Yosuga? 2, 3, 4, 5. Wait, you're counting too fast. 7. Why are you bringing this up all of a sudden? If I'm not mistaken, we were just talking about what we should do about those two. Yeah, now all of a sudden we're doing this. I thought we were scheming here. What does that have to do with my ribbon? You got the hot. You got. I mean, scheming with each other, saying that you're gonna protect each other. And they got the hots for you. 8. Answer me! I can't hold myself back any longer. You do so many things to play with my heart. I must make you mine right now. If I lose you to another man, I cannot. Did I do something? Was he referring to what I said earlier? Yeah, you said something and he was just like, wow, that's hot. She said she was going to protect me. 9. But wait, can't you at least give me until you count to 100? What are you gonna do, run? Is this a game of hide and seek? I cannot wait that long. Huh? But 10. Oh, we got the CG. Oh my. The passionate kiss. The floodgates have been opened. The moment he finished counting, I felt something both hot and cold seal my lips. Yosuga. He unraveled my ribbon and ran his slender fingers down my shoulder. Okay, he working fast. If you do not want this, you can kill me. That's not a great choice. It's like, if I say no, like if she doesn't want this, she has to kill him. Like, okay, maybe she doesn't want it now, but she doesn't want to, like, kill anyone. She's too, like, morally good for that. I certainly would not mind being killed by you. I would never do that. I knew I wouldn't. He continued to tease me by running his fingers over my skin. Then tonight is the night that I'll take you. Okay. At least you don't have to wait as long as Riku did. No. He caressed my lips with the tip of his tongue as he pulled up my skirt. My hips rose shamelessly at the sensation of his fingers reaching the inside of my thighs. Now, show me what makes you a woman of the white. What are you saying? My heavy breathing was only making me feel more embarrassed. I tried to control myself, but each time his fingers moved, an indescribable voice escaped me. See, if you do not kill me soon, I will go much, much deeper than this. Stop! I didn't want him to stop, but I was afraid that if he did any more than this, I would lose myself completely. Tell me, how do you want to be touched? Yosuga? Oh, she turned it purple. He continued his sweet kisses while his strong, gentle fingers tormented my body, making the inside of my head go white and numb. Please. I can't. What did you say? You want me to do something else to you? If so, tell me what you want me to do to you. You're not listening. Which part of you wants my lips? With each whisper, his hot breath tickled me. Your lips, ears, neck, back, thighs, fingers, hands, or someplace else. Ah, oh my. Is he gonna notice the hair? This is so frustrating. I was trembling and writhing, unable to control myself, while Yosuga was whispering calmly without a worry at all, just seducing her, whispering sweet nothings in her ear. If you won't answer, perhaps I can taste each part one by one. He brought my waist towards him when suddenly... Oh, he noticed the hair. What? The heat that engulfed my entire body quickly dissipated. It surprises everyone, I guess. The hair. Your hair. Oh, it's a nice shade. A nice shade of purple. That's what they meant by bathing in lavender here. Her hair's a light purple, a lavender. My hair? What about... I looked over at a nearby mirror. Ah! My hair! The color! I quickly combed my fingers through my hair, rubbing the strands to see what happened. I checked from different angles, thinking maybe the light was playing tricks on me, but it was definitely a faint purple color. Oh, wait a minute. Could this be? Is he gonna get excited? I feel like Yosuga would get a little excited, like, oh boy, I get to dye her purple. That's right, let me tell you something special. We girls on Tenyo Island have a wonderful secret. When you and your soulmate find each other and fall in love, you will... Is this what my mother was trying to tell me? I stared at my figure in the mirror. Light purple hair fell across my face and shoulders. That color is purple. It looks like it, but it's really light though. Is that my color? I had never seen him so stunned before. Did Yosuga not Yosuga, did Tsukiyomi not tell Yosuga about that part? Maybe it was like a secret, just a secret for the women of the white to divulge. The calm you showed earlier was completely gone now. Yeah, now he's all surprised. So he's like all the other guys who saw the hair. I guess it's no use trying to hide it any longer. I faced him and looked him straight in the eye. Yosuga, I want to tell you something. About the Tenyo Island women taking on the color of her mate. Oh, he knows. I have heard of it. I see. Well, I guess just that takes the fun out of explaining, I guess. Though, I was skeptical until I saw it tonight. Me too. I only heard about it from my mother. So it is him. He's my soulmate. Embarrassment, joy, and relief came over me at once. I just wanted to hold him in my arms and cry. I'm so glad I found you. Found me? What? Huh? You didn't hear the part about the soulmates? Soulmate? What do you mean? Wait, you're going this far? You don't think we're soulmates? Was there more to the story than I was told? All I knew was that a physical exchange transfers color traits to your people. But it's not just anyone, right? Like, she has to wholeheartedly want them. She has to crave them with all her soul. It can't be. He's making it sound so, like, scientific. It's like just taking the love out of it. But he was dead serious. He didn't know the most important part of that story. Why are you quiet now? This is embarrassing. I don't think I can explain it to him. Tell me, I felt a bit of resentment towards Lady Amaterasu in that moment. What you heard isn't exactly wrong. Well, my mother explained it to me a little differently. She said we women had a special secret. When we find our soulmates and fall in love, we will take on our love's color and strength. What? That's why I said what I did earlier. That I was happy to have been able to find my soulmate. You are my soulmate. No. Yosuga held his breath and was still. Oh. Oh, it faded. What is it? Does the story make you feel uncomfortable? Yosuga gazed at me for a bit, then ran his finger over the ribbon that was still untied. Yosuga? Is he gonna dye it purple again? Huh? No, but... What? Huh? Huh? You even put the hat back. You brought my blouse together, retying the ribbon, then put my jacket and cap back on me. Dude, you were so passionate before, and then you're like, you know what? No. Soulmate? No. Get dressed. Get out of here. I will go and visit Lord Doma tomorrow. Wait, oh wait, is he gonna like, alright, let me do this properly. Let me ask for your dad's blessing. Huh? Good night. Wait, you're just gonna be like, get it all hot and heavy, and then you're just gonna be like, you know, that's it. Let me talk to your guardian tomorrow. Talk to Doma, get his blessing here. With that, he pushed my back towards the door. Yosuga? What's going on here? What are you doing? How dare you? You were a criminally sexy man and you tossed me out of the bedroom after doing that? Things have changed. I will send a messenger to Lord Doma to announce my visit. Don't worry about Doma. Listen to me. Make sure you have one of my staff escort you back as well. Huh? we got blocked there. What? He actually locked the door. Yosuga, open the door now. No reply. How dare you? Open it. Where did this Doma thing come from? Yosuga, please, open the door. You have to tell me what's going on. The door remains shut in silence. How dare he? Unbelievable. After what he did, he just threw me outside. Yosuga? This time I gently knocked on the door, but the door remained shut and silent. I'm gonna leave you, you hear? I really am. Are you sure you want me to leave? Now she angry. I glared at the door and hastily took my leave. When she finds her soulmate, and they both fall in love. I have never heard that before. Then that means I really am her soulmate. But she has completely forgotten about the seashell. I mean, we were just reminded of it not so long ago. Alright, next chapter. Complications. Of course there are. Alright, that was an interesting chapter. A lot of... some satisfying things happen, and some unsatisfying things. We're almost there, guys. We just gotta... I don't know what's... something has to go down with Sakyo. At least we put Nagusa in his place. But yeah, I'm assuming Yosuga's coming today to get Doma's blessing, and hopefully happy ending will ensue afterwards. But we know that's not gonna happen. Someone's gonna throw down. Someone's gonna... Probably Sakyo's gonna try to do something with Byakuya. And Yosuga's gonna have to break some arms. Or poison people, I don't know. Alright, anywho. I hope you guys are having a fun and relaxing time. And I'll see you in the next episode. Bye-bye.